Ladies and gentlemen, life is filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments that test the very core of who we are. Yet, there is one truth that separates those who rise above from those who are defeated: the mind. Your mind is the command center of your life. It is the soil where your thoughts take root, grow, and ultimately determine the quality of your life. To overcome anything, you must first educate your mind. Educating your mind is not just about acquiring knowledge from books or teachers. It is about understanding the principles that govern success, strength, and resilience. It is about training your thoughts, cultivating wisdom, and building the mental discipline to face life head-on. When your mind is properly educated, no challenge is too great, no obstacle insurmountable. Many people allow fear, doubt, and negativity to dictate their actions. They react to circumstances instead of creating solutions. But the educated mind knows that every problem carries within it the seed of opportunity. It recognizes that circumstances do not control destiny, your decisions do. By educating your mind, you gain clarity of purpose. You learn to think strategically, act decisively, and respond to life's storms with courage rather than panic. Education of the mind also teaches patience and persistence. It reminds us that success is not always instant. True victory is the result of consistent effort, deliberate learning, and a refusal to be defeated by temporary setbacks. Every failure becomes a lesson, every challenge a stepping stone, and every difficulty an invitation to grow stronger. The mind, when disciplined and educated, becomes a fortress. It shields you from negativity, empowers you to innovate, and equips you with the strength to turn obstacles into opportunities. No matter the trials you face, an educated mind sees the way forward even when the path seems hidden. So, invest in your mind, feed it with wisdom, train it with discipline, and protect it with focus. Educate your mind, and you will find that no problem is too big, no circumstance too challenging, and no dream too distant. Your ability to overcome anything begins within your own mind. It is the most powerful tool you will ever possess, and it is waiting for you to unlock its potential. Remember, it is not circumstances that shape your destiny. It is the education of your mind. Educate your mind, and you will rise above anything. Knowledge is often spoken of as the key to success, yet many people misunderstand its true value. Knowledge is more than simply accumulating facts, memorizing information, or learning skills. It is the foundation upon which power is built. When you possess knowledge, you have the tools to make informed decisions, to solve problems, and to navigate the complexities of life with clarity. Knowledge equips you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It gives you an advantage in every situation because it expands your capacity to think, analyze, and act with precision. In essence, knowledge is power because it allows you to take control of your life rather than being controlled by circumstances. But knowledge alone is not enough. Many people are educated in schools, universities, or through self-study, yet they struggle to translate what they know into real-life success. This is where wisdom comes into play. Wisdom is the application of knowledge with discernment. It is the ability to use what you know at the right time, in the right way, for the right purpose. Wisdom transforms knowledge from mere information into a force that brings freedom, growth, and influence. When you are wise, you do not just react to life. You respond with strategy, understanding, and insight. Wisdom allows you to make choices that align with your long-term goals, protect you from unnecessary mistakes, and help you navigate even the most challenging circumstances. The combination of knowledge and wisdom is what sets individuals apart. Knowledge without wisdom can be dangerous. It can lead to arrogance, poor decisions, or actions that harm oneself and others. On the other hand, wisdom without knowledge can leave a person unprepared, relying solely on intuition rather than informed understanding. True empowerment comes when knowledge and wisdom are united. When you know what to do and understand how to do it effectively, you become unstoppable. You gain freedom, the freedom to make choices, to pursue your dreams, and to overcome the obstacles that life places in your path. Furthermore, knowledge empowers your mind to think critically. It teaches you to question, to explore, and to seek answers rather than accept things blindly. A knowledgeable mind is not easily manipulated, deceived, or swayed by opinion alone. It evaluates, analyzes, and discerns the truth When knowledge is paired with wisdom, it becomes a guide that not only illuminates the path forward, but also helps you avoid unnecessary pitfalls. This combination is what allows you to exercise true freedom in life, because you are no longer bound by ignorance, fear, or indecision. The world is filled with people who have skills, education, or talent, yet they remain trapped in cycles of struggle and limitation. The difference between those who thrive and those who merely exist is often the ability to convert knowledge into wisdom and use it to achieve freedom. Freedom is not just financial or social. It is freedom of the mind, freedom of choice, and freedom from the limitations that hold others back. By educating your mind, seeking understanding, and applying knowledge wisely, you unlock doors that others do not even see. In conclusion, knowledge is indeed power, but wisdom is the key that unlocks the full potential of that power. When you combine what you know with the insight to apply it correctly, you gain the ultimate form of freedom, the freedom to create, to influence, and to rise above any circumstance. Educate your mind, seek understanding, and let the combination of knowledge and wisdom guide every decision you make. In doing so, you will discover that nothing in life is too great to overcome, that the mind, properly trained, is the most powerful tool you will ever possess. The quality of your life is directly determined by the quality of your thoughts. Every action you take, every decision you make begins in the mind. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your destiny. If you think small, act with hesitation, or entertain negative patterns, your life will reflect those limitations. But when you take control of your thoughts, discipline them, and train your mind intentionally, you gain the power to shape your life in ways you never imagined. The mind is like a garden. If left unattended, weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity will grow, choking out any potential for greatness. But when you cultivate your mind with purposeful, positive, and disciplined thoughts, you create a fertile environment where success, creativity, and resilience can flourish. Training your thoughts begins with awareness. Most people are unaware of the mental patterns that govern their lives. They allow random ideas, external opinions, and past experiences to dictate their thinking. They react to situations rather than respond with control. To shape your life, you must first become conscious of your thought patterns. Pay attention to what you allow into your mind, the stories you tell yourself, and the beliefs that guide your choices. Awareness is the first step to mastery. Once you recognize the thoughts that limit you, you can begin to replace them with thoughts that empower you, uplift you, and move you toward your goals. Consistency is key in training the mind. Just as a muscle grows stronger through repeated exercise, the mind becomes stronger and more disciplined through consistent practice. Positive affirmations, focused visualization, and intentional reflection are not simply feel-good exercises. They are tools that shape the architecture of your mind. Each time you deliberately choose a constructive thought over a destructive one, you are rewiring your mental pathways. Over time, this rewiring allows you to respond to challenges with clarity instead of confusion, to make decisions from a place of strength rather than fear, and to navigate life with purpose rather than drifting aimlessly. Another critical aspect of training your thoughts is controlling the company you keep. Your mind is influenced by the words, beliefs, and attitudes of those around you. Exposure to negativity, gossip, or doubt can slowly infiltrate your thinking, limiting your potential. On the other hand, surrounding yourself with positive, knowledgeable, and disciplined individuals strengthens your mental framework. Their ideas and values can inspire and challenge you to think bigger, act bolder, and pursue your dreams with greater determination. Just as a seed grows best in rich soil, your thoughts grow best in an environment that nurtures growth and resilience. Training your thoughts also involves the practice of self-discipline. Not every thought that comes into your mind serves your highest purpose. Learning to reject thoughts that are destructive, unproductive, or fear-based is a vital skill. This requires daily vigilance and commitment, but the payoff is immense. A disciplined mind allows you to take control of your reactions, make better choices, and create the life you desire rather than simply reacting to life as it happens. Ultimately, shaping your life begins in the mind. Every success story begins with a thought. And every transformation starts with mental discipline. When you train your thoughts, you develop a mindset that sees solutions where others see problems, opportunities where others see obstacles, and possibilities where others see limitations. You become the architect of your destiny, building a life that reflects the quality of your inner world. The journey of personal growth, achievement, and resilience begins not with circumstances, but with the conscious and intentional training of your mind. By shaping your thoughts, you shape your life, and in doing so, you unlock the power to overcome anything and rise to your highest potential. Life is filled with obstacles. Challenges come in many forms: unexpected setbacks, failures, difficult people, financial struggles, and moments of doubt. It is easy to view these obstacles as roadblocks, as forces that stop us from reaching our goals. Yet, the truth is that obstacles are not enemies. They are opportunities in disguise. Every challenge you encounter carries within it a hidden lesson, a chance to grow, and a doorway to something greater. Those who learn to see obstacles as opportunities are the ones who rise above adversity, turning difficulties into stepping stones towards success. The first step in recognizing the opportunity within an obstacle is perspective. Most people react to difficulties with fear, frustration, or resignation. They see the problem and immediately focus on the pain or inconvenience it brings. But a wise mind understands that the problem is not the end of the road, it is part of the journey. Every obstacle presents a chance to develop resilience, creativity, and strength. When you shift your perspective and ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can this make me stronger? You begin to unlock the hidden potential of the challenge before you. Obstacles also reveal the areas in which we need growth. They highlight weaknesses, gaps in knowledge, or habits that no longer serve us. Instead of being discouraged, an educated mind sees this as a gift. A challenge is a signal to improve, to stretch beyond comfort, and to prepare for greater responsibilities. Just as a weight strengthens a muscle, obstacles strengthen character. The more you embrace challenges as opportunities for development, the more you equip yourself to handle even greater levels of success. Another essential truth is that every obstacle contains an opportunity to innovate. When the familiar path is blocked, the mind is forced to think creatively, to discover solutions that were not previously visible. Many inventions, breakthroughs, and achievements have been born out of necessity, out of the need to overcome an obstacle. By seeing challenges as invitations to innovate, you train yourself to approach life proactively rather than reactively. You learn to see solutions where others see only problems, and to take bold action when others hesitate. Obstacles also build endurance and patience. Success is rarely instant, and the journey is never without trials. Those who understand that obstacles are opportunities develop a mindset that persists despite difficulties. They are not defeated by temporary setbacks because they see beyond the present moment. They know that every challenge endured, every problem solved, and every barrier overcome is preparing them for long-term achievement and fulfillment. Obstacles, therefore, are not just tests of skill, they are exercises in perseverance, shaping the mind, character, and spirit of those who face them. Ultimately, the ability to turn obstacles into opportunities is what separates ordinary people from extraordinary achievers. Life will always present challenges, but your response determines your outcome. When you recognize that obstacles are not punishments, but invitations to grow, learn, and create, you gain a powerful perspective that allows you to rise above circumstances. You begin to see life not as a series of problems, but as a series of opportunities waiting to be seized. In conclusion, obstacles are not walls to stop you. They are doors waiting to be opened. Behind every challenge lies an opportunity to strengthen your mind, expand your skills, and elevate your character. When you shift your mindset, embrace the lessons hidden within difficulties, and take deliberate action despite adversity, you discover that obstacles are not end. They are the beginning of a greater journey. Learn to see every challenge as an opportunity in disguise, and your life will be transformed. In the journey of life, success is never instantaneous. Achievements, growth, and breakthroughs do not happen overnight. They are the result of consistent effort, resilience, and time. Two qualities that separate those who succeed from those who give up are persistence and patience. They are non-negotiable because without them, even the greatest talent, knowledge, or opportunity will fail to produce lasting results. Persistence is the determination to keep moving forward despite difficulties, while patience is the ability to endure the process without frustration or discouragement. Together, they form the foundation for enduring success and meaningful accomplishment. Persistence begins with a decision to refuse to quit no matter the circumstances. Life will inevitably present challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. Every path to achievement is littered with obstacles, moments of doubt, and times when giving up seems easier than continuing. But persistence is what allows a person to push past temporary defeat, to rise after failure, and to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. It is persistence that turns small, consistent efforts into significant results. Every step taken, no matter how incremental, brings you closer to your goals when persistence is applied. Those who persist are not immune to struggle, but they refuse to be defeated by it. Patience complements persistence by teaching the value of timing. While effort is essential, understanding that results take time prevents frustration and discouragement. Many people give up because they expect immediate results, failing to recognize that meaningful growth requires time. Patience allows you to stay committed to the process, to trust that your efforts will yield fruit in the right season, and to maintain focus even when progress seems invisible. It is patience that transforms waiting into preparation, setbacks into lessons, and challenges into opportunities for growth. Without patience, persistence alone can become exhausting and demoralizing. Together, persistence and patience create a mindset that is both resilient and strategic. Persistence drives action, while patience guides understanding. Without the other can lead to imbalance. Relentless effort without patience can cause burnout, while patience without persistence can result in stagnation. True success comes when both qualities are cultivated and practiced daily. Every great achiever in history has demonstrated this principle. They endured long periods of difficulty, continued to work diligently, and trusted the process even when the outcome was uncertain. Their persistence kept them moving, and their patience allowed them to see the journey through to its completion. Persistence and patience also teach the value of discipline. To remain consistent in your efforts over time, especially when results are delayed, requires mental strength and self-control. It is this discipline that allows you to keep taking small steps, learning from failures, and improving with each attempt. Discipline ensures that your persistence is productive and that your patience is purposeful. When combined, these qualities build character, enhance resilience, and position you for long-term success that is sustainable and meaningful. Ultimately, persistence and patience are non-negotiable because they transform challenges into victories and effort into achievement. Life will test you in countless ways, but those who cultivate these qualities will endure, grow, and ultimately succeed. They understand that success is not a matter of luck or talent alone. It is the product of steady, disciplined effort applied over time. By embracing persistence and practicing patience, you develop the ability to overcome any obstacle, withstand any delay, and achieve your highest potential. These qualities are the keys that unlock the doors of opportunity, turning dreams into reality and obstacles into stepping stones. Remember, persistence keeps you moving, patience keeps you enduring, and together they ensure that no matter what life throws at you, you will reach your destination. They are not optional traits for the ambitious, they are essential, non-negotiable principles for anyone who seeks true and lasting success. The mind is the most powerful tool you will ever possess. It is the origin of your thoughts, the command center of your actions, and the blueprint for your future. Every choice you make, every habit you form, and every dream you pursue begins in the mind. Your circumstances, environment, and experiences may influence you, but they do not determine who you become. Your mind determines your destiny. The quality of focus and discipline of your thoughts directly shape the life you live, the opportunities you seize, and the legacy you leave behind. Your mind has the extraordinary power to create your reality. Thoughts are the seeds from which actions grow. If you entertain fear, doubt, and negativity, your actions will be limited, and your life will reflect those limitations. But if you cultivate clarity, confidence, and purpose in your thinking, your action will align with your goals, and your life will reflect the power of a focused mind. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a result of the choices you make every day, starting with what you allow to occupy your mind. A disciplined mind produces disciplined actions, which in turn lead to consistent results. Education and self-awareness are vital to harnessing this power. To determine your destiny, you must first understand the nature of your mind. Many people live as though their thoughts are random or uncontrollable, reacting to situations rather than creating them. But when you learn to master your thoughts, you take control of your life by intentionally feeding your mind. With knowledge, wisdom, and positive influence, you equip yourself to think strategically, make better decisions, and pursue your highest potential. Your mind becomes a compass, guiding you toward your purpose. Instead of allowing external forces to dictate your path, the mind also shapes your perception of challenges and opportunities. Life will inevitably present difficulties, but the educated and disciplined mind sees challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. It perceives setbacks as lessons, failures as feedback, and obstacles as invitations to innovate. Those who understand the power of the mind refuse to be victims of circumstance. Instead, they respond with creativity, resilience, and determination. Their destiny is not shaped by the unpredictability of life, but by the strength and clarity of their thinking. Habits and self-discipline are extensions of the mind. Every action you take is preceded by a thought, and repeat actions form habits that define your character. By shaping your thoughts, you shape your habits, and by shaping your habits, you shape your destiny. A mind focused on growth, learning, and persistence will naturally lead to actions that create long-term success. Conversely, a mind filled with distractions, negativity, and complacency will produce actions that lead to stagnation. Your destiny is not an accident. It is the reflection of the mental patterns you cultivate each day. Ultimately, understanding that your mind determines your destiny empowers you with responsibility and freedom. Responsibility, because you cannot blame circumstances, luck, or other people for your results. Freedom, because no matter your background or situation, you have the power to change your life by changing your thoughts. The mind is both a tool and a garden. What you plant and nurture within it determines the harvest you will reap. In conclusion, your destiny begins in your mind. Every dream, every goal, and every achievement starts as a thought. By educating, disciplining, and focusing your mind, you take control of your life and create a path toward your highest potential. The circumstances around you may be unpredictable, but your mind is not. It is the master architect of your life. Train it, feed it wisely, and guard it diligently, for it determines your destiny, shapes your future, and ultimately decides the life you will live.